It's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, it is time for another crochet hair install video, and it's been about 3 months since I installed hair on myself. So I might be a little rusty in this install, but today I'm going to start on this braid pattern and install a hair that you might have seen on this channel, but I noticed they got a longer version. And you guys know I love long hair. So it is a repeat try of the Lulutress braid out hair. Now, again, like I said, I've tried this hair on this channel before. It was short, but I did enjoy it. I was like, I like this. I enjoy this, but it only came at but such a length. Now, Lulutress has released it in a 24-inch, which may be a little too long. Maybe 18 would have been good enough. It started short and now it went too long, but I know a lot of the photos that they have on the back of their different hair, I know they're highly encouraging for braided styles, but you know me. A crochet hair can either be braided in or crocheted in. Today we're going to take the crocheted in path and we're going to mix in a little bit of a new curl for them, which is the French wave. Now I'm going to combine both, but I'm going to primarily be installing the braid out majority throughout and then put in little pecks of the French wave for a little voom. You guys know, if you follow my channel, I'm not a huge fan of a wave. Not a huge fan of a wave, but I did like the curl consistency of that on the model that I saw, and I think it would be great to break up the Lulutress braid out curl. Now the hair, I bought it online. I will link it down below. I spent my own coin on it. Spent my own coin. Sensational did not send me this hair. Sensational is the parent company of Lulutress. So I bought this in a color 4. They did have a 3 times pack. The only way I saw it to be bought was a 3 times pack, meaning it has abundance of hair. So I bought 2 packs of the braid out and then 2 packs of the French wave for a total of 4 packs. And I think my total was pretty affordable with the purchasing of this hair. My mother, as usual, did do my braid down. She did 11 braids, all going straight back, all coalescing into a little bun in the back. She did that last night. Always appreciative for a good braid down. And with this, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to get into my install of the Lulutress braid out hair and the Lulutress French wave hair. Let's get started. Closer look at the hair. On the right side, we have the braid out hair. And then on the left side, as you can see, this is the French wave. As you can see, the braid out is kind of chunky, so I did decide to split the hair just one time. And all I'm going to do to install is push the crochet needle through my braid, attach the hair to the end of that needle, then pull both the needle and the hair through enough that a loop is created, and then knot the hair. I did knot this hair anywhere between 2 or 3 times. Do what makes you feel comfortable, but don't single knot this hair. It is on the softer side. So I'd say double, triple knot this hair. You don't need to quadruple knot this hair. 3 times should be enough. Now with the French wave, I'm installing it as is. I'm pointing to the hair and saying as is to remind myself future to tell you guys I did not split the French wave as I installed it, just because, as you guys know, me and waves already don't get along good. So let's just leave it intact. It is on the chunkier side, but I just decided, just for my own mental health, let's not split this hair. My original plan was going to be install every 2 braid outs to 1 French wave. So install the braid out 2 strands, then do a French wave, 2 braid outs, then a French wave, because I did want this style to be more braid out than French wave. However, at a certain point, you know, you think that in your mind and then you get to going and you're just picking up strands here and there. So I cannot say I had a rhythm to how I installed, but all throughout my head, I repeated this process, installing both the braid out and the French wave. already know what time we're on. We're on the time for the invisible knot. And what that entails is me, of course, splitting the hair like I normally do, and then pushing the crochet needle through like I normally do, then pulling both the hair and the needle through. The loop is created, but instead of pulling both strands through, I'm only pulling one strand through. Some people ask, does that make it a little less secure? A little bit, but after time, it just kind of all meshes together. But it's really about creating a small knot. We don't want a large knot. These are the spaces that people can see. Small knot meet every single time in the parting space. So again, pushing the needle through, attaching the hair, and instead of pulling both strands through and knotting it 2-3 times, which creates a big chunky knot, I'm pulling it through once to create what is known as an invisible knot. Now this is the finished look. Took me exactly 1 hour and 24 minutes. I started at 9 on the dot. It is 10:24. We love it. My mom's braid down took 1 hour yesterday, 1 hour 24 this morning. I still got the rest of the day. I have my god baby's birthday today. I'm gonna be able to do that at 2. I got what I needed to get done today. We love a quick and easy install. The hair didn't give me much fuss. I did split the braid out hair one time. Splitting was pretty easy. I probably had about 5 strands that were giving me a little bit of a headache, but for the most part, majority of the strands split easily. I did not split the French wave. I did end up using 1 full pack of each and then 1 bundle from each. So 1 bundle of the braid out, 1 bundle of the French wave from the second packs that I bought. Again, I bought 2 packs of the French wave, 2 packs of the braid out, because again, it looked like it was a lot of hair, and it was a lot of hair. Now, I did not use every single strand of the French wave. From the second bundle, I do have this much left. It's not super silky, but it's not super rigid. It's a very soft hair, but it's not too soft that it gives me a lot of concern. I might be speaking prematurely here, but it doesn't give me a lot of concern with the feel of this type of a wave hair. In terms of the knotting, I did either triple knot or double knot throughout. At first, I think I started with a cadence of double knotting, then I triple knotted. I can't really speak to what I did. My hand gets into a movement and I just start knotting. I just start knotting 2-3 times, 2 minimum, 3 maximum. And then in the front, I did invisible knot. So that's just pulling 1 strand through to create a natural looking hairline in the places that human beings can see. Again, I don't want to have no chunky hairline right here. In the back, I don't care. Not, however, because you can't see in the crevice. You can't see in between the hair. I'm really worried and concerned about the parts that you can see, of course. Now, this is uncut. I have not put a product on this hair. I have not cut this hair. This is 24 inches of total hair. Of course, I will bring it up a little bit, but maybe not too much. Again, I might bring it up to 18 inches, but I love a good length, the drama of it all. I'll insert a side by side so you can see me with the braid out in the shorter length. I liked it in the short form. Now, I might hate it in its long form, but that's what the actual review will tell me. Today's video is just the install. This is just day 1, moments after install. I do review hair. Like, I don't leave you hanging. I actually wear this hair in real life, and I bring you a real life review from an actual person who's trying to take care and see how the hair manages. So in a couple of weeks, you will see a review video from me. If you are subscribed, locked in, and tuned in to my channel, you have that notification bell, so you're alerted extra. You get a little ping on your phone when that video goes live. Make sure you're watching me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89. So if you want to see a short form version of every single thing I do, I always create a shorter form version for my Instagram. And the same thing goes for my TikTok. It is Lia Lavon, and it's shorter form content and sometimes just random shenanigans, book reviews, whatever I feel like doing. I don't care about the algorithm on TikTok. It hates me anyways. I post what I want to post over there. So make sure you're following me there, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.